Today we're going to be talking about Sonic Rumble and our past experience because we got invited to the closed beta of Sonic Rumble this past weekend. This game is going to be coming out officially to everybody this winter. And the only month we can think about when they say this winter is on December, because November, depending on the person, could still be classified as fall. That is quite a while before we see the official game come out. So it raises a lot of questions. Why did this public closed beta come out now and not closer to the release? And why did they make this beta US only when, of course, the official game that comes out is going to be worldwide? So it is honestly very possible that they may come out with another beta in the near or further future before the release of this game this winter, and they may this time include other countries so they can test out servers, things like that. Because if you think about it, this game is going to be available worldwide, so they want to test servers in other countries as well, because the last thing they need is, of course, everything to work smoothly here in the US but still have not tested anything out in other countries. And of course, that alone may cause a lot of issues for the game. So now let's talk about the features of this video game, of the gameplay. Now the first thing I want to point out is that there is no light speed dash on rings, similar to other Sonic games such as Sonic Dream Team, or even things like Sonic Forces or Sonic Frontiers, where you can click R3 and you light speed dash through rings. And there is no boost of any kind, similar with the other characters that are able to fly like Tails or Rouge, or even Knuckles, where you can glide. You are not allowed to do any of that in this game, and that may be due to it being an unfair advantage towards other players. So Sonic Rumble essentially is a game that is heavily based off of the popular game Fall Guys, just as we predicted on the trailers of this game before the beta came around. And the closed beta test of Sonic Rumble was for US residents only. Now it is unknown if every single person that resides in the US that applied got accepted for the beta of Sonic Rumble. All we know is that we definitely got chosen for the beta and we participated this past weekend. And technically we were not supposed to live stream it, but of course we saw other YouTubers doing it, so we decided to hop on the train and live stream this game as well. Now our thoughts about the game are overall very positive, and if I'm being completely honest, I have not enjoyed a Sonic game as much as this one in a very long time. Now this game isn't like your typical Sonic game where it is story driven and you're playing strictly offline for the story or the lore of the Sonic game. This is strictly an online video game, player versus player, I believe in lobbies of 100, similar to Fall Guys, where you are racing each other and competing against each other in mini games to finally be the winner, and it goes by how many rings you have collected. And of course, the person with the most rings at the end wins first place, and it goes second place, and so on and so forth. And of course, by this point we have played all of the different levels of Sonic Rumble, so we kind of have an idea of which ones we dislike a lot and which ones we like, and the ones we don't mind. Now the ones I dislike the most are the ones with the tubes that you have to time, and of course the platformers or the jump, only because there was quite a few glitches that we noticed with that. For example, the level where you're running away from a chopper, which is the fish Badnik, and I experienced the glitch where I got stuck between a platform and I wasn't able to move at all, and of course the chopper caught up to me and I got eliminated because of that. Now, of course, this is a beta, so it's not going to be perfect. There was definitely going to be some sort of glitches, but that is why Sega and Sonic Team are doing this public closed beta to test waters, because this is the first time that Sonic Team and Sega do a player versus player in lobbies of 100 online video game. Of course, here on MixedXX, if you watched any of the live streams over the past weekend, because we've been basically streaming every single day that this beta was active, you will definitely tell that we enjoyed the game very much so, and I'm super excited to see what the final product is going to look like. And I do also want to mention that it is possible they may come out with another beta in the near future before the release. the DLC of this video game, and of course the skins and things like that. And the way you earn skins are typically by the rings that you collect in the games, which I love a lot because it gives that opportunity to a lot of people to be able to purchase whichever skins they would like without having to have a lot of money to spend on rings or red star rings. Now I do have a feeling that it's going to be a lot harder to earn rings and red star rings once the official game comes out. The reason why that they gave us rings and stuff like that so easy this time is because it is a beta and they wanted all of us to test every aspect and skin and everything about the game so they can get a better idea of how this game performs. But of course, once the official game comes out, they're probably going to want you to pay for more things. It's very similar to other freemium video games like Fortnite or even Fall Guys, which is the game that this is definitely based on. But overall, here at MixedXX, we definitely enjoyed the game. We love what it looks like. And of course, if it's released basically the same way as we see it right now, we are very happy with it. And of course, we did complete the survey as well. And we mentioned things about the glitches that we experienced, as well as gave them the idea, gave Sonic Team and Sega the idea that they should definitely keep the business model that they have going on right now. For example, being able to earn rings and red star rings without having to openly pay for it. And that leads to the next question that we still have to this day: is this game going to be free to play? And we definitely believe that the actual game will be free to play, but we do think that it has a possibility of making earning rings and red star rings more of an inconvenience to entice you to purchase these red star rings as well as rings, so you can purchase things like the battle pass, things like that. But of course, let us know down below in the comments, were you invited to the beta? Did you play this game, or did you watch this game on somebody's live stream? And do you like or do you not like what you see so far when it comes to Sonic Rumble? Of course, again, here at MixedXX, we absolutely loved our experience with Sonic Rumble. But let us know down below in the comments what your thoughts are about that as well. And that basically sums up today's video. I want to thank absolutely everybody for tuning in today. Even those who tuned into the live streams over the past weekend, we had an absolute blast, and we definitely are going to be doing more things like that here on the channel. So you definitely want to subscribe down below if you're not already, and smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. And we will see you guys on the next video or live stream.
Hey there, handsome. You should definitely subscribe to MixedXX for all the latest and greatest around Sonic, gaming, and vlogs. Subscribe now, and I will give you a big kiss on the cheek.
Mwah!